All right. My internet hates me.
I was about to say, did we all just go to an alternate dimension?
It just
what
booted
was happening?
me and I came back in and I don't know what the heck just happened.
I was listening to music. It was chill. Then it was not chill. The vibes were off.
I'm just going to go ahead and jump into it because I don't know what my internet's doing. Let me check here really quick. Dudes. Hello, everybody.
Welcome to ThrillGeek This Week.
I was about to say, come on, Barry, you got this.
Yeah.
So what happened this week? I mean, so many things.
Now Emily's disappearing.
One thing we're definitely not going to talk about.
Is this a snap? Is this how
we're
I
all
go?
Getting snapped right now.
Is it good?
Is it?
Is the end.
Yes. We've all been determined that we're all too woke, so we must.
We're shill geek, baby. We're not woke.
The podcast of three white people.
Oh, my internet's fine. So, anyways, hello everybody. Welcome to this week's ThrillGeek This Week live stream. Sorry for the technical difficulties there. Hopefully we're good now. Hopefully, I forgot last week we had the Oscars against us for people watching the stream. This
yeah,
week,
I mean,
remember when we did a podcast before?
Was there something that happened on the
Oscars?
Yeah.
Was there something that happened on the Oscars?
Me just coming out being like, "Yeah, the podcast was good." Looks at my phone. Oh.
Yeah. Like I said on Twitter, I have no interest in watching the Oscars, and I wasn't when the slap happened, and Cheryl paused it and called me, and she was watching it in our bedroom. And she told me to go in the bedroom, and I watched it, and I was like, I didn't know what to think of it. So, anyways, I don't want to dwell on it. At this point, it's been
everybody else has talked about it.
Yeah, everybody else has talked about it. And our opinions right now are, we don't need to be, in the echo chamber of comments and criticism on this whole Chris Rock and Will Smith thing. So, but we will dive into really quick, literally just within the last. When did he post this tweet? 5:41.
Tweet?
Yeah. Oh, hold on. I've lost my screen share, so give me a second. Let me get this.
Quality programming here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. It's a lot. We're doing great here.
All I know is I'm sure after that, within a few minutes after that being posted, someone in Universal PR was probably going, "No."
We got another
sniper rifle.
We got another tweet from the weekend. This one, he said, "I just noticed the quote too late and quote in your eyes video." I'm guessing that's music from them. Videos are restricted on YouTube. LOL. I guess I pushed it a little. Laughing smiley face with the tears emoji. I know Halloween Horror Nights love them though. So
is it just me, or I feel like if anybody else did this, it would literally be like the sniper rifle situation, they do with Marvel?
I mean, what are they gonna do if he cancel the house? I mean,
it's
I mean, I'd be surprised, if they actually did cancel and they were like, "Hey, we're still gonna go forward with this, but you can't keep doing this."
Alleged house.
Well, there was a comment. I was scrolling through the comments here, and somebody said something about a contract or something like if he signed a contract with Halloween Horror Nights and Universal, and I was like, but yeah, there's another tweet for everybody to ponder about. If you're wondering if the weekend is coming to Halloween Horror Nights,
if you're still wondering,
yeah.
At this point, it's like this Thursday. They might as well announce the freaking house. It's like it's.
I haven't
hang out by Fast and Furious long enough.
Let me. Okay, this is the one.
Oh, we about to get copyright claim.
I don't have the sound turned on, so
yeah.
Oh, this is just a song.
Yeah, it's just a song. We're great. We're so professional.
Oh, I need to sign in. I don't have the browser. Anyway, I'll have to watch.
Please
it later.
type out your password live on air. Thank you.
Can we actually see your watch history? Because it's probably all like Peppa Pig and Bluey and.
No, I don't let my kids touch my YouTube.
No, it's all like synth music.
It's literally like a mix of like theme park videos and synth music and
Halo.
Maybe some video gaming stuff. That's literally all my YouTube history, like my algorithm homepage YouTube is. It's nothing exciting.
One day I got really confused because I was trying to upload something into like the ThrillGeek channel, but I didn't realize I was still on the ThrillGeek channel, and I was trying to get to my watch later, and then the only thing on the ThrillGeek watch later is like a scene from Ratatouille.
And I'm like, occasionally they get a hold of it. Occasionally the kids do get a hold of it.
I was like, I'm not going to delete this. What if it's their favorite video?
Oh gosh. So, anyways, there's that. It's posted on. He posted it. It's kind of far down on his Twitter.
Yeah, because now he's trying to bury.
Yeah. It's.
Oh my god! How often does this man tweet?
He goes on like tweet. Where is it here?
Right here. Unlike some artists, he does actually post on his social media. It's not just some person from his PR department.
And it was about 2 hours ago he tweeted it. So there you go. So. Anyways, let's get through some news really quick. Food and Wine is back. Surprise, surprise.
I had doubts, honestly.
I didn't know. I mean, I thought last year it wasn't doing very well, and then, maybe it was time to move in a new direction.
Nope. It is back and it is running from July 14th through November 19th.
No, I thought it was so funny. Some people were like, "Oh my god, I can't believe it started in the middle of July." It's like, didn't it start early last year? It's like,
I saw a lot of people saying that too, and I had to go back and look last year, and it was about this time last year. Like, maybe.
So it's like you want. I don't know what's there to be shocked anymore.
Yeah, exactly. They didn't give out.
There's basically 5 weeks out of the year now that Epcot doesn't have a festival.
Yeah.
So.
And I think there's going to be like a week between Flower and Garden ending and this starting.
About 10 days. July 4th, I believe, is the last day of Flower and Garden.
Yeah. So not a whole lot of time to enjoy Diet Epcot. They didn't announce too many other details. More than 25 marketplaces.
Like, comment on.
Yeah. Remy's Ratatouille, Hide and Squeak will be returning. And
to the
obviously
Beat is back.
Finally. Yeah, Eat to the Beat will be returning and all that jazz. So
yeah, I mean it's did we expect it wasn't going to come back? It's like this is the normal now. Epcot is the festival park and
festival park.
I just wish
they will have
something different, like food.
They will have a major ride there, so I mean
yeah. Hello, everybody watching the live stream really quick. I didn't say hello. If you're watching, say hello.
Hello.
Say hi.
Is anybody actually watching?
Am I just talking to myself into the void?
Up next, Hoop-Dee-Doo Revue, Musical Revue. We got a lot of return stuff this week. Announcements about stuff returning.
Now it's less racism.
Yeah. Ain't that? That's what we're all assuming.
Have you guys seen...
I haven't personally seen it, but I've heard enough audio.
I saw it probably.
I saw it many
years ago.
Yeah, I've seen it many years ago, so I don't remember a whole much about it. But yeah, it's returning, and according to Disney, they are going to update some of the script and scenery, and yeah. So
yeah, I mean there was definitely parts of that show that finally needed to be updated, and sort of surprised it took them this long to update. It's
figured with everything else coming back, they might as well.
Yeah, I mean the fact we lost the luau, and this is pretty much the only other real dinner show left on Disney property, so. It's nice to see it come back. And like I said, I know even before COVID, I think updates were planned to this thing. So,
Ryan's watching. Hey, Ryan.
So it's, it's not surprising. A lot of people were excited. It's like, maybe you'll finally go for the first time in a long time. But it's
ThrillGeek family trip.
It's not like something I do a lot because I don't exactly remember it being cheap. So
I am poor.
Yeah, and
I wanted to do it before like the pandemic, and every time I looked at the pricing, I like just couldn't justify it.
Yeah, it's like, do I want to do that or do I want to go see Cirque du Soleil? I would rather go see Cirque du Soleil.
And it'll be returning on June 23rd with reservations will be available on May 26th for Hoop-Dee-Doo Musical Revue. So
yeah,
right, that.
Nice seeing new stuff come back, and of course the H2 Glow party come back, and
that's a good time. That's really fun. I went that with Jordan. I think that was when Disney invited us out to go to the H2O Glow. I took Jordan, and that was a lot of fun being at.
No, it's definitely fun, and it's definitely one thing definitely considering doing again. Because
being at Typhoon Lagoon at night, it's really cool.
Yeah, I know. You used to be able to do that back in the day.
Yeah. Yep. I've been spoiled with during spring break. Universal's been IOA's been open till 10 a couple nights, and I'm like,
yeah.
But do I want to fight the people?
I know, it's like, it's open till 10, but spring break crowds, yeah.
James asked me if I wanted to go today, and I said no. It's Grad Bash.
Yeah, exactly. I mean the weekends now that the concerts are gone though, they definitely has not. The weird thing with spring break right now is the weekends have not been as busy. It's all during the week.
I just feel like it's all consistently busy. Like whatever it used to be on the weekends now is just flooded into everything else.
Well, and I realized it was probably the weather yesterday, but I mean Epcot was dead. Which is not normal.
That's why I never left my house yesterday.
Which is not normal
yesterday.
Which is not normal on a Saturday during Flower and Garden. It's not.
Yeah,
I think, but you got so many people coming during the week because it's spring break right now. The weekends just have not been as busy.
Yeah. Up next, Connections Cafe. We got a little bit more, or as Barry calls it, Creations Cafe.
Yeah. I deleted that.
I had to call you out on that. That was too funny, that tweet. We got some more details about
cold.
Yeah, I know. We got some more details about Connections Cafe, more so of the food that'll be available. Food.
It looks so good.
I haven't. This is my first time seeing this stuff. Looks like we got a French bistro burger.
I'm looking at it this way compared to Disney's usual. All you're getting is a cheeseburger, chicken nuggets, or a hot dog.
You mean compared to Electric Umbrella?
Exactly. So this looks great.
The Southwest burger looks pretty yummy.
Yeah.
My only thing, and it's like obviously we may not have seen all the menu. It's like if you're going to offer all these different burgers, then offer an Impossible Burger version or a vegan burger version.
Because this isn't the whole menu.
Because right now I think there's I think one vegan thing on the menu.
Nicois.
I don't know. I just typed it.
Nicois.
Sure.
Style salad. I don't know. General So chicken salad, which looks pretty yummy. Mm-hmm. And what else do we got here? We got some meatball. This meatball flatbread. This is what I'm talking about right here.
Oh,
sign me up for the meatball pizza. And then there's a curry spice pizza topped with carrots, potato, peas, and lime yogurt. Interesting. Chicken tenders. There you go, Emily.
There you
go. No, excuse me. Meal. I have an entire bag of Disney chicken nuggets in my freezer. So
now here's where I actually felt this looked interesting.
I want
the dessert. I
want the waffle.
This really looks like nothing any other quick service has.
Another word I'm not going to attempt. Liege. Is that liege? Liege waffle made with brioche yeast, dough stuffed with pearl sugar, and finished with some tasty toppings.
Waffles and milkshakes.
And then
and they got milkshakes. They're gonna have a mango coconut milkshake and an apple pie gelato shake, which looks interesting.
I'll be interested to see. Well, no, I guess they called it milk. See, to me, it would be an interest if the mango coconut one.
That looks like a smoothie.
Is vegan? That to me, but it probably isn't.
Yeah. And then they're gonna have some alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages. Watermelon mint, agua fresca, alcohol free. And for those over 21, there's going to be multiple wines and draft beers.
Free.
Huh?
I said, yeah, I'll make that watermelon thing out, not
You
alcoholic.
Can make it alcoholic. Yeah. And then they're going to have
a magic trick, and all like the alcohol comes from his fingers.
Yeah.
And the cucumber and Thai basil cooler. And that was about it.
Really good. For like a quick service
this
location,
thing's getting.
That looks good.
What'd you say? Sorry.
No, I'm just saying for a quick service location, that looks really good.
Yeah.
No, and I think it's good that you're gonna have with these burgers. It looks like you have the option to get a salad instead of French fries, even though we know majority of people are going to get French fries. But I think that's something. They've always offered on the kids menu that you can get, like, say veggies instead of French fries, and I think that needs to be
there's
something.
If you do like a mobile order, there's some that let you switch it out.
Yeah, and I think we need. I'm all for seeing more of that, because it's like, especially if it's a hot day, it's like I want something light. I don't want to,
You don't want to pound back a milkshake
and French fries.
I will sit here and I will pound back that milkshake and I will pound back that waffle. Do not ask me any questions about it.
Well, here's the funny thing with me and milkshakes. It's like, I love milkshakes. Obviously, I can't have them that often. But
honey, I can't either. But here we go.
I get cravings for milkshakes when it's like cool or cold outside. That's when it's like the idea of drinking a milkshake on a hot day is just like, ugh.
Yeah, milk.
I'm like that with ice cream. Like when it gets cold, I will crave ice cream. It's so bizarre.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, I'll be
so weird
sometimes during the winter, and I'm just like, I go to Wawa to get gas, and then I'm like, you know what, I'm going to order a milkshake while I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm going to order a cookies and cream milkshake while I'm here. I don't know why. I probably shouldn't drink this, but hey.
And Barry, you were at Epcot yesterday, and there's a new path that opens up that goes right by this, right?
Yeah, they have closed the other path that went past Guardians, and now you basically go like you would normally, I guess in the future, go past Spaceship or past where guest relations was. It's now at the front of the park right now, because they're doing construction on that. And they are, the outside is pretty.
It's got to be. It's got to be opening soon.
Yeah, I feel like they got to be shooting for this around the same time Guardians opens.
Yeah.
That's just my guess. There may be no particular reason why we might know this, but that's just my guess. And so it makes sense. Obviously it looks for the most part done from what you can see over the black curtains. But then you gotta figure in training and stuff like that. And hey, we lost Clint. Luckily the show keeps going. But
I still see him.
I'm here.
I lost him for a second. But no, I mean,
hold his hand in the future.
It looks about done, and at least we'll have obviously major quick service restaurant. Obviously, also they haven't really talked about Starbucks will be in there too. I'm assuming it'll be its own separate counter area in there. So it's it'll be Starbucks and the Connections Cafe, and so it definitely.
I'm guessing they're going to close that other Starbucks that's right there at the entrance of.
Yeah, and I guess technically that is a temporary building. But I mean, I think it's about time though that these parks, and I don't know what their deal with Joffrey's is too. They almost need two Starbucks locations in these parks and two different sections of the park, especially Epcot really needs two different locations.
There are some people that are like obsessed with Joffrey's. It's I don't know. I mean, I'm not a coffee person, so I can't speak on it.
I tried the 50th anniversary drink, which is not a coffee drink, but it's more of like I guess like a fruit juice type drink. And I thought that was really good.
I like Joffrey's.
Occasionally, occasionally we'll get a tea from them.
I took the Keurigs home from when I stayed at what was the resort I stayed at for Galactic Star Cruiser?
Coronado.
Thank you.
I took wasn't home even there.
Huh?
I said I wasn't even there, and somehow I know where you stayed.
I have the hardest time remembering Coronado for some reason. But anyways, I took home the Keurig, the 50th Disney World 50th Keurigs to Cheryl, and she tried those, and those were good. So, anyways,
stopping on Joffrey's.
Yeah. So Connections Cafe opening Disney's, like I said, we haven't gotten an official opening date. But as Barry mentioned, we're guessing probably around the same time frame as Guardians, which the rumor is right now around Memorial Day weekend. So we'll let you guys know if we get an opening date.
The rumor, the Chapek's chief of staff tweeted it about a month ago.
All right, moving on.
He's a little bit busier with other things right now.
Yeah, right. Moon Knight. We're gonna kind of.
You mean the best Disney Plus show for Marvel? I'm
right?
Sorry.
We're gonna kind of chit chat about both, not only the show, which made its debut this week, but as Disney's been doing with Avengers Campus, the Moon Knight character has shown up at Avengers Campus. I posted some video clips from Laughing Place. They got a video of. I love the fog. The fog's really cool.
Well, I think it's pretty much come out now. I forgot who posted about it that Marvel Studios is
fronting the budget for this.
The budget for some of these things.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, people like Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, the Dora Milaje. I probably said that wrong. Those are part of the land, and some of the other characters part of the land. But these, like Loki showing up, all these different versions of the characters is apparently it's like put in as part of like Marvel Studios marketing budget. They're spending on the land. So Lucasfilm, get your act together.
Yeah, and they've all looked great. Every character they've introduced when the show's made its debut has looked great. Loki, what's her name from Wanda? Agatha. She looked fantastic.
They bring her back. It looks like they're going to keep bringing her back for Halloween.
Clint and Kate were out. The Eternals.
Yep. The Eternals, yep. And they've all looked really great. They've done a great job with the casting of these characters and the costumes and everything. So, what did you guys think about the show? What did you guys think about the first episode of Moon Knight?
Well,
Emily, do you need an entire segment dedicated to your crush on Oscar Isaac?
It's a little past the crush at this. It's a little past the crush at this point. It's pretty bad. So let's not deep dive there. I think it's probably my favorite Disney Plus show, and I don't even think it's for him. I just really enjoy anything history driven, as we've talked about in the past with any Horror Nights related stuff, anything history driven. That's my thing. And just I didn't like the Eternals at all. I don't know if anybody did. But I know how this ties into it, which also makes me appreciate it more. And just going off comics and stuff like that, because I'm a huge comic nerd too. But no, it's just very interesting. And of course, he's an amazing actor. And I'm really glad he's finally getting his own show and his own chance to not be kind of a second character, just a supporting.
Sure.
So yeah, I don't know. I just really love Oscar Isaac, man.
I really liked it. I felt the first episode really set up things.
You have to with this character.
Keep you confused, but also give you an idea of what's going on. And I do find it finally something I read. It's they had to use makeup to make Oscar Isaac look less attractive.
Yep.
So you buy that he's working at a gift shop at a museum and no one wants to date him. I thought it was. I loved where he just goes out and wakes up and just there's all these people on the ground, or goes out, wakes up, and the guy's dead in the cupcake man, that chase was really cool.
All right, hold on. Full stop. Can we acknowledge how awful that CG was?
Well, that was the point, because it's a dream sequence to him. It's supposed to look bad.
Yeah.
Is that what they were going for?
It's not 100% clear in reality if that actually happened or if it didn't. However, to him, he's dreaming.
Okay.
So I think that's why they tried to make it look,
I could not get past.
Silly. It looked awful. I'm not going to.
Yeah, it was terrible. I was like, Marvel.
But
what
I think
the
they
hell
did it
is your
purpose.
CGI budget? Because that looked god awful.
I think they did it on purpose.
But if it was on purpose, then yeah. I caught it, and it bugged the daylights out of me the rest of the episode. I was like, that whole chase scene, the CG just bugged me. Anyways, no, I loved it. I know nothing about Moon Knight. We're getting into some deep Marvel stuff that like when we were going through the first several phases of like Marvel with Captain America and Hulk and everybody knows. Great. Now we're getting into some stuff that I know very little.
That's exactly what it is. You have your shows like WandaVision. We already know WandaVision. We have Falcon Winter Soldier. We already know Sam and Bucky. We have Loki. We already know Loki. So it's like now it's actually just nice to one, get it fresh, start with something, but also,
yeah, we're
not know anything about it unless you are like a really big comic nerd.
We're getting a deeper dive, and I also feel with like upcoming here with Multiverse of Madness, you're going to get like a bunch of stuff thrown in that's like deep stuff. That obscure stuff. But
I'm sure there's gonna be stuff in that movie that people in the movie theater are gonna go nuts for, and I'm gonna be like, who is that? Who? Huh?
Well, it's funny because it almost feels like Spider-Man sort of tested the grounds with, okay, well, let's bring back these relatively familiar, two Spider-Men and also villains. That sort of everyone knows. I mean, albeit, Garfield Spider-Mans weren't as popular. But it's now we're going to get allegedly maybe versions of characters you're familiar with, but different versions of them, maybe a different version of Iron Man that outside of a certain comic you've never seen before. So
and I really hope it isn't Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
All those I'm on some of the, again, this is for me to kind of get brushed up. I'm on Facebook. I'm in some Marvel Facebook groups. And I joined a bunch at first, and I narrowed it down to like 2, because these 2 they're people post some really helpful and insightful things for me to kind of learn, like about Moon Knight. I didn't know much about it, so I scrolled through this Facebook group and kind of learned some stuff about him. But they're always talking about about Tom Cruise, Tony Stark thing, and it's kind of funny. I mean, it's real. I hope it's not. I do not want to see Tom Cruise as Tony Stark in a Marvel movie.
It's funny because this came out this week, and then of course Morbius came out this week. Which
I think my favorite thing I saw about Morbius was like, guys, you gotta be careful out there. Somebody broke into my car because they saw 2 Morbius tickets and they left 4 more.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I mean, I know I have had zero interest to watch the 2 Venom films, and
let's see how it's doing on Rotten Tomatoes.
I have zero interest in watching
17%.
We're at 17% for critics.
70%, but then
audience score is at 70%.
How much of that is those Jared Leto cultist people who are voting him?
So I don't know anything about this movie, but somebody posted a quote and they said, "I'm not joking. This is a line from the movie," and it was, "You wouldn't like me when I'm hungry," like the Hulk. And I just went, "I will kill myself."
And this is what's annoying. It's like Sony. Has all this success working with Marvel Studios, and I realize, yes, they have these characters. Just make good movies with them, at least. It's like,
also, let's stop casting Jared Leto and things.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how Clint feels about this, but it's like, I love Tron. I have zero interest of seeing him in a Tron movie. It's just
when I started hearing that Jared Leto was cast for the Tron movie,
it's like always. I just want to follow up to the last freaking movie.
Yep.
You know,
well, what's this third one? The third. I should know this because I love Tron, but what's the rumor of what the third one's gonna be? It wasn't a sequel, right?
No, it's like something different, and
it's like in its own different it's something else that takes place somewhere else in Tron or something. But
and it's like I realized Legacy didn't do as good, but I feel like over the years its popularity.
I love that movie.
I love it too, and I want to see her in the real world. I mean that was the great thing about that ending is like you brought a computer program into the real world. What kind of havoc is this going to release on the world? And obviously Tron's got him. At least we assume, sort of became himself again at the end there.
Yeah.
So it's like
I love the memes of Jared Leto in the worst DC movie. The
lightsaber.
Yeah, I saw the lightsaber one, but Thanos one where he's holding the blade on his finger and he's like perfectly balanced.
That is the worst DC film, but he was the worst thing about that film.
Yeah.
That's why I said stop casting him in things. I'm tired.
Oh gosh.
I mean, it's just please stop, and I think the only other thing, like I know we Obi-Wan, which I find this interesting by Disney is releasing the first 2 episodes on the Friday of Memorial Day weekend now.
Same as Stranger Things.
And it's like and then Top Gun's coming out that weekend, and
Top Gun trailer.
They're really it's interesting that they're doing that because it's I feel like they must think well enough how good that show is.
Yeah,
to do that for that weekend. So,
all right, let's get through theme park stuff here. Back on track. Character interactions returning soon to a Disney theme park near you. We got the official announcement that you will finally be able to give Mickey Mouse, Donald, whoever your character of choice is, go up and give them a hug. Nearly 2 years later, Disney said as early as April 18th, Disney will start again with traditional character greetings at Disneyland and Walt Disney World Resort, as well as Disney Cruise Line and Aulani in Hawaii.
I'm sure they're also thrilled about that.
Yeah, I'm not thrilled about it either. They're scary.
No, I mean, based on some of the conversation we've seen on social media, I think there's a lot of cast members who aren't very.
I know a lot of people who have left
who aren't very happy about that.
Well, the thing, I noticed the big discussion was a lot of people liked this socially distanced greeting thing. A lot of people ended up liking the socially distanced photo op. Get out of here. You got your picture. Be gone.
Because it was easier and quicker to be able to interact with some characters.
Yeah, and that was the argument. It was,
and it's basically for little kids. You can't really explain that to a child.
Yeah,
and it's I could almost understand bringing it back at like character meals first, because it's like I'm paying a premium. You better let me hug Minnie Mouse. It's like, but it's like you're going to watch the wait times explode on these meet and greets now.
Well, I went to Epcot the other day and it was only a 10-minute wait for Anna and Elsa, so I'm like, that will never happen again.
It was 10 minutes yesterday, and it's just like it was nice to go walk in, say hi to Mickey, wait like 10 15 minutes, go say hi to Mickey at Town Square Theater, get a selfie with him, and then move on. It's like I don't need to. Like I said, I expect the wait times are going to go through the roof now because everybody's going to want to stop and hug, and it's just like make some of it. I hope they still keep some of the ones where they're just sort of standing off in the distance and you can get a picture with them. I think I realize I felt like that works very well too, and I hope they don't totally get rid of that.
I mean, I still hope they do like the ones that they do on top of like the railroad station and stuff like that. Like I think those are cute.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is like the ones of like when we took the kids to Epcot, and Winnie the Pooh was just kind of out walking around in the grass, and
with
he would
butterfly
pose for he would pose for pictures, and he would stop and he'd pose, and he was in the background, and we went on with our day. It was nice.
Yeah, I hope they still keep some of that.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see if they, because sometimes when theme parks do this stuff, especially with all this stuff that they've done related to COVID over the last couple of years, it'll be interesting to see what stays and what kind of combines with the old with the new. Some of these policies and some of these things, the way they do things. It'll be curious. I'll be curious to see if any of it stays or if, like you said, if some of it stays, some of it goes. So, all right. Last but not least, in theme park goodies this week, we got a first look inside Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind at Epcot. We got our look at the what is it called? The Galaxarium. I have a hard time saying that. Galaxarium. I sound like a conehead.
Old man yells at cloud.
Yeah, Galaxarium. According a sweeping planetarium-style space showcasing planets, stars, and other intergalactic wonders that connect residents of Earth and planet Xandar.
And a random cassette tape going by.
Yeah, and we also got. We're going to be I'm guessing it's going to be the opening date. I didn't.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, Monday, tomorrow. I didn't post the tweet. Let me see if I can. It's nothing crazy. It's literally like a cassette deck. Am I logged into the ThrillGeek? Yes, I am. Disney Parks. Let's go down here. Where is it? Here it is. So this is what we got, and it said, I think, did they post a Disney Parks blog?
Mm-hmm.
Blog post on it too? I can't remember.
They also posted it though on April 1st. So
yeah, a lot of people were like, "What?"
Yeah, I just not noticed that.
But then deleted it, and
yeah,
I think that might have been an April Fool's joke, is what James Gunn did. Yeah, I'm going to really be interested to see how this attraction is, especially now, it's seeming more and more like, based on some other sources, that there's no animatronics in here. So is this going to be sort of like Mission Breakout, where it's different songs, different things happen?
Mission Breakout had an animatronic.
Yeah,
well, I'm just saying, but like the attraction portion of the show. That's what I don't understand, is why in whatever pre-show is there not going to be a Groot and Rocket animatronic?
Because money.
And there's some old concept art that shows Groot and Rocket.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it does.
So it's like, did they just decide to make it all film? And what's crazy is, if this thing really cost $500 million, and there's not one animatronic in here, it's like, what the heck did you guys spend all the money on for this thing?
Apparently the screen,
I guess. I mean,
the giant building that's in it.
Yeah, I mean, we will definitely see. Until we can get on it, we don't know what the set pieces are like in there. I mean,
we're all gonna go on it, no matter how much we bitch about it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's a roller coaster. It's an Epcot, so I'm excited to check it out.
Storytelling coaster.
Yeah, the storytelling coaster, as Disney calls it. I
will say, I would laugh if it ends up like Gringotts ends up being just as good as this thing is. But
I just don't want it to be Mission Breakout. That's all I don't want.
You didn't like
family friendly coaster. Yeah,
I like Mission Breakout, but I just don't. So the whole reason I go to see Mission Breakout would be to go to California Adventure, not just to go down the street to go to Epcot.
Oh no! I mean, I definitely wanted to be different. I mean, it's Mission Breakout is the rare thing where that attraction, and I'm not talking about what the building looks like now. That attraction was better than their Tower of Terror, because their Tower of Terror was not that great.
Yeah.
So it was actually an improvement over their Tower of Terror.
I didn't want ours touched over here.
No, and
I think ours should stay the same. I do enjoy.
I think the only thing I wish with ours is they'd finally update the third dimension. It's like, can we add some better modern day effects into that section? And anything.
No, we can't.
But it's definitely. I think the queue looks cool, and
it's very blue.
Allegedly the loop in there is like about a half an hour. So
like the video or whatever happened in there is about 30 minutes. Yeah. So
but
all right.
I'm all for indoor queues.
Yeah, air conditioning.
The world seems to forget that they need. But
so anyways, that's everything theme park wise I have. I don't know if we had anything else we wanted to chat about really quick before we wrap it up.
I'm looking, but I think that's it.
Yeah. Everybody have a good week. Anybody do anything this week?
I went to Epcot yesterday.
Yeah.
I also went to Epcot on Friday and Tuesday. I went to Epcot twice this week.
It was wet.
Rainy day at Epcot.
It was very rainy. We left.
What else did we get? There was something else. Oh, we got a new. We were talking about the Oscars at the beginning of the stream. We got a new Lightyear trailer.
Apparently,
I got, like I said,
taken out of it.
I got a new Top Gun trailer.
Yeah.
So excited for that movie. You don't understand.
Yeah. Well, that was a great stream, guys.
Thanks. Can we go now?
Oh, I will talk about Top Gun. Exactly. Well, the first one. Don't be hating on me and my Top Gun, okay?
No, we're just gonna lock you in this private theater.
I'm hoping I'll actually like this one compared to the original.
I've never seen the original, and I have no plans on it.
I
saw it so many times because my little brother was obsessed with jet planes.
Yeah.
So he
that was me.
Played it over and over and over and over. That and what is it? What was the one?
For me, it wasn't the movie.
Iron Eagle. He played over and over and.
For me, it really wasn't the movie. It was more the soundtrack. I was obsessed with the Top Gun soundtrack. I had that thing on cassette and played the daylights out of it.
Berlin will be at Flower and Garden in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So take my way live.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. I think that was it. I think we pretty much covered everything.
Yeah, we covered everything we can cover, except for a certain thing that we can't cover without touching it with a 10-foot pole because it's a little too political. So,
so yeah, we could probably get on out of here a little early. Thanks for everybody for watching. Appreciate it.
Yes, thanks for everyone who's watching, who's not watching WrestleMania right now.
Yeah, and are they televising the Oscars?
Oh, and the Grammys are on right now.
Or Grammys, sorry, not the Oscars. Yeah, the Grammys.
Oscars 2.0. Let's try this again.
Yeah, I should tweet that nobody's interested in watching the Grammys. See what happens.
I have a feeling. I don't think there's anything next Sunday, so maybe we'll finally.
Sunday.
Yeah, we're on a streak. So anyways, thank you to everybody that did tune into the stream. Barry, tell everybody where they can find us online.
We are at ThrillGeek on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Facebook.com/ThrillGeek. Please like and follow our Facebook page. ThrillGeek.com for the latest in theme park and pop culture news. And of course, you are watching ThrillGeek This week right here on YouTube.com/ThrillGeek. Remember, if you can't catch the live stream, you can watch it anytime you want here on YouTube.com.
Yeah.
And the Twitch. We are on the Twitch too. So if for some odd reason you don't want to watch on YouTube, we are doing it every week on our Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/ThrillGeek if you want to tune into that. So anyways.
Somebody is.
Yeah.
Report.
Let me look here. We've had one person watching on our Twitch channel. Who's watching on Twitch? Comment right now. Comment. Show yourself. Who's watching on Twitch? Show yourself. It might be me. I or no.
I think it's you. It's probably you.
I'm watching myself. Oh gosh, no. I've stuck to the Twitch thing because it's there. We might as well use it. So, anyways, let me get my music all started, all that jazz. Emily, where can everybody find you online? I got to plug you. I got to get used to plugging you.
Please, nobody plug me. Everything's at Geek Notice on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. I don't know what I'm doing. Don't judge me.
Don't. Oh gosh.
Culture and Thrills on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. I need to get the TikTok.
No, you just like all of our videos, and that's it. You don't watch anything else on TikTok.
Yeah.
Just give us the views.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, guys, we'll see you guys next week. Take care. Be safe. And we'll see you guys.
See you
Bye.
soon.